Welcome into WTIM, your information station. Time now for the WTIM morning show. Thanks so much to the sponsors that make it all possible. People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark. We're talking all about the 100th annual Christian County Agricultural Fair. It's coming up sooner than I can even imagine. We have Angela Olmarsters in studio with us. She is the Marketing and Promotions Director. And we have Skip Kleinfelter. He is a sponsor and a lifelong advocate of this Christian County Fair. Thank you guys both for coming in today.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So let's just get right into it here. Angela, we need the opening date. When is the opening date for the Christian County Fair?
Set your calendars July 16th through the 20th. So our opening ceremony is at 11 a.m. this year on the 16th of July, Tuesday. July
16th through the 20th. I just love it. Let's get started with these concerts. We can't talk about them enough. Just past that beautiful billboard coming into town off 29, brought to us by Bob Ridings. Just a really cool billboard. But that's Rodney Atkins. That's Allie Colleen. Let's get into it.
Oh, yes. The ticket sales are going great. If you'd like to buy tickets for the concert, it is www.christiancountyfair.com. The gates will open right about 6 o'clock. Of course, parking will be available prior to that, and the concert's at 7:30. So I think that you could come out early and celebrate, with the carnival, grab some food, go and see all these vendors, and then hit the concert.
Totally. Can't forget that, you can show up early and you will have plenty of things to entertain yourself with while you wait for that concert. That is awesome. There's a couple of different options for ticket purchasing out there. You can get pretty close to the action if you want to.
Correct. You can get infield, which is standalone. It's not seating, but it's a standing infield seating option. And then we have grandstand. It is non-reserved grandstand, so it's open grandstand. So get your tickets. Another reason to come out early. Get your special spot. And grab those cameras because I'll bet you'll get some great photo ops.
Without a doubt there. And so it sounds like general admission for both options there, but you can choose the standing section out in the infield there, or no assigned seatings if you are in the grandstand, just wherever you can find a spot.
Correct.
Perfect.
Correct.
Awesome. Rodney Atkins, Allie Colleen. That's not the only music performances, of course. That is the headlining, the premier performance this year, but we can expect many more musical performances throughout the week.
We will have music in the beer tent, beer garden for adults, of course, every night, Tuesday through Saturday. And then over at our wine experience with Illinois Vintners Association, we will also, this is our second year for it, we will have the wineries providing beverages for folks, dancing, live music Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at the Christian County Fair. So it is really something to see. It was a great experience last year. And if you like music and you like to bring your family out, the Christian County Fair is all about agriculture and family.
Yeah, it's a busy few days there, but it's just there's so much to be involved with, so much to interact with. It's just so fun. Skip, you've been involved with all of these operations for a long time, and it seems like there's been some great progressions. Do you have an estimation of how long you've been a sponsor, been involved with the fair?
Well, I guess we've been sponsors for probably 5 or 6 years, but I was actually born just south of Taylorville in Christian County, and this was the big deal all my life when we got to go. My grandfather had a box. He used to like to race horses. And I remember this is age myself, but we'd go to the Christian County Fair and Dad would buy us lunch, but he'd give us $1 and that would last us all day on the carnival.
$1 at the
two
fair.
or three times in my life, we got to go to the state fair and you got $5, but you had to buy your own lunch.
Okay.
But it was a wonderful thing all my life. We always look forward to Christian County Fair.
That's amazing. Thank you for providing us with some history right there. I want to go back to the days where $1 would hold me over at the Christian County Fair. That sounds like a fun day, but that is just really awesome. You've been able to you've been able to have a look at the not the beginning days of this, but right in the middle of it. Now the fruition of where the Christian County Fair has come to. Any major differences you're seeing in terms of performances or involvement in agriculture? What do you think?
Well, we just did a little bit of discussion a while ago before we went on air where a lot of the county fairs in the state kind of pulled back over the years, and Christian County Fair has always been a very strong agricultural fair. Still is today. The livestock shows, the 4-H, this wine venue. My wife and daughter and a couple of younger kids in the family were in there last year, and it was really a really well attended event, and that was something new that Angela brought in, I believe. But it's just always been a really good ag fair. We exhibit some equipment there. We're going to try to, and I can't announce it yet, but we're going to try to do something new this year that has never been done in the world before in front of the grandstand at the tractor pull. We have to do a little technology sleuthing to see if we've got enough cell phone service to support what we're going to do. But it's pretty exciting, and different things. We'll have some different things on exhibit this year. We sell drones, and we do commercial drone spraying and ag crops today, and a lot of different equipment we sell. But we actually specialize in the precision side of farming equipment and GPS and steering and guidance and yield monitoring, planter controls and things like that, which is, as you just mentioned a while ago, it's on your planter reports and stuff, pretty common today. But the reality is somebody's got to support and service that. And that's what we specialize in across the whole state of Illinois. And we have 5 regional people east of the Rocky Mountains today for some of the things we do.
Really amazing. And then, Skip, you built some anticipation right there with a first of its kind type of event happening. We're being very vague, and I have no idea what they're even talking about, folks. I'm excited to hear about that. But you mentioned some really cool things and the creative avenues that the Christian County Fair has gone to remain constant in this county. You mentioned that state fairs, county fairs, they did kind of have a downturn. That didn't happen to the Christian County Fair because we're hearing about all the different types of the factors in terms of agriculture. And Angela, we want to talk about the agriculture piece of all this because it is very important.
Yes, we decided that we were going to, bring lots of different modalities for agriculture to the fair. So we have tried to enhance, not just our buildings, but some of, the programming through the livestock. We have a very lot of support and sponsors, such as Skip and otherwise. We've got a great antique tractor show this year. You thought last year was great. Wait until you see this year. We've also, premiered in our community day on Wednesday. We are going to be premiering many new agriculture businesses, as well as we have a lot of folks that are doing fun things in their booth. You may be able to win a grill. You never know. You may be able to see some new technology, as Skip indicated, that you've not seen before. And you may be able to see some things that are naturistic that maybe I can't really say right now, but you just have to come out on Wednesday, the 17th from 4 to 8 p.m. We're going to have a special ceremony with Mr. Halbrook at 5 o'clock to commemorate the Christian County 100 years of the fair. But that's not all that you're going to see. You're going to see lots of community businesses, lots of area county businesses that are going to be in the expo building, and they're going to continue to stay. But some of the things that are new, some of the new booths, we've got a booth that's doing, honey. They've got the hives and things like that. You may see some things with butterflies. You never know what you're going to see at the Christian County Fair, but one thing that you will know is that you're going to see a lot of great folks that have a lot of agriculture, nature. Walk through the barns, take a look. We've got the auction at 6 o'clock on Thursday. That's not new, but that's a growing event. So lots of people want to come out and see that. You're going to see the ITPA tractor pull on Thursday this year, and Skip is one of our sponsors for that. And that's really a show to see. So definitely come out for the Ag Luncheon on Thursday, 11 o'clock. And we're just waiting to see you at the fair.
I am sold, and I will be out at the Christian County Fair. I can't wait for it, guys. I mean,
cool.
All the stuff we're talking about, it new and returning. I mean, the Christian County Fair, doing it once again. It's time for us to take a quick time out. Plenty of things to talk about here in terms of events and things you will not want to miss with the 100th Annual Christian County Fair. Angela Olmarsters, Marketing and Promotions Director, and Skip Kleinfelter, a sponsor and a lifelong advocate of the Christian County Fair. It's been a great show so far. We're going to take our quick time out now, but you have been listening to the WTIM Morning Show right here on WTIM, your information station.
Your information station, WTIM.
Let's check the markets now on the RFD Radio Network. I'm Jim Taylor. Corn and beans steady at this hour. Wheat trading lower. July corn down 1.5, 441. September corn down half a penny, 447 3/4. New crop December down 1/4, 461 3/4. Beans up 1 1/4, 11.80 1/4. August beans up half a penny, 11.78. New crop November 11.54, down 2. July wheat 6.48 1/4, down a dime. September wheat down 10 1/4, $6.69 3/4. July bean meal, $3.56.80. That's up $1.70. July bean oil, $43.78, up 16 cents. Livestock market, August feeders, $255.80, down 22 cents. June live cattle, up 17 cents, $182.35. June lean hogs, $92.42, down 27 cents. Energy market, July crude oil up 16 cents, $73.41. Jim Taylor, RFD Radio Network.
Do you need volunteer service hours for graduation? Do you have an itch for spring cleaning? Do you want to make a difference in the life of a child as a mentor? This is Shala Snagel, Executive Director at Kimmer Village. Kimmer Village offers volunteer opportunities for a day, a weekend, or even longer term. Contact Jan Trauber, our volunteer and project coordinator, at 217-226-4451.
The Shelby County Economic Development Corporation aims to foster, promote, and stimulate economic development, from keeping existing industry and retail businesses successful and thriving to attracting new investment in Shelby County. The Shelby County Economic Development Corporation is here to help your business grow. It also sponsors job fairs to fill positions at existing employers and encourages future entrepreneurs in the Shelby County CEO program. Find out more on the Shelby County Economic Development Corporation by clicking their icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Here are the contest rules for our stations. We allow one person per household to win any prize from the radio stations in a 30-day period. Unless otherwise stated, all prizes to Christian County winners are to be picked up within 2 weeks at the studios at 918 East Park in Taylorville. Our new office hours are 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. weekdays. Winners outside of Christian County will have their prizes mailed. Any cash prize is mailed within 30 days of winning. Only if cash winners call our business line within 2 weeks of their name being drawn to provide their mailing address. Employees and their families of the Miller Media Group are not eligible to participate or win any contest.
CNB Bank and Trust has been helping open doors for Central Illinois farmers since 1854. Find out why they're among Illinois' top ag lenders by clicking their icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. Member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Bob Reddings of the Bob Reddings family of dealerships. See our huge inventory of about 2,000 vehicles by clicking on our ad at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome back to WTIM, your information station, in the midst of the WTIM morning show, talking all about the 100th annual Christian County Agricultural Fair with Angela Olmarsters, the marketing and promotions director, and Skip Kleinfelter, a sponsor. It's been really fun talking to them. Let's get into some classic events. ITPA tractor pull. I mean, this is one that I got to see for the first time in my life. No one can prepare you for the sounds and the sights of a tractor and truck and all these types of grandstand events. But Skip, give us the lowdown here on the this tractor pull.
Well, again, you go back in history. When I was young, they used to pull a sled that just they drug it down. It wasn't like this automatic advancing weight sled they have today. And they placed people in chairs on the track on both sides of the sled, so many feet apart. And you had to stay the whole class, so the weight would be the same. And as the sled went by, you stepped on the sled. And I was, I don't know, maybe 10 years old or something. And the payment was they gave you a lemon shake-up if you would stand out there in the heat. And you only had to stay one class if that's all you did. But in the Christian County thing, to me, the people that I remember, and the godfathers of tractor pull, were Jack D. Clark and Donnie Nolan. Whoa. They'd bring their farm tractors in and crank the fuel all the way up, and then go home, put a new head gasket in or something back to the field. But those are the people that I remember back then. And there are a lot of other people in the county, but those are the two that stuck in my memory. But today, there's a lot more horsepower. We've got the Hemi tractors. We've got the Allison engine tractors that some of our friends here in the county run. Typically, there'll be a jet engine tractor that'll come in. And then we have all the stock and modifieds that are really the engines that come in and just modified and stuff. There's class for everybody out there. But yeah, you get the Hemis out there and there's a lot of noise, and then you get this Allison out there that those beauties are kind of quiet and just gobs of power, and they'll go down and outpull our some of the Hemis out there pretty, on a regular basis. So.
That is really cool to hear a little bit about the history of these tractor pulls. I don't have the mechanical vocabulary for what I'm seeing in terms of these tractors in today, but you said jet engines. You mentioned a couple of different types of components there. That it makes sense as to why they are so loud and how far this event has come. So the ITPA tractor pull, Angela, what's the exact date for that event?
That would be on Thursday,
Perfect.
which would be the 18th.
Okay.
And it would be a start time of 6 o'clock, I believe, this year. So,
All right. Anything else to mention with
And
our tractor?
you can get a pit pass and wander around out in the pits and actually put some eyes on these tractors. They're amazing engineering feats, the way those guys are putting those horsepowers to the ground out there.
It's really unbelievable. And hearing about the way it used to work, you get a lemon shake-up if you were out there.
I'm
It's pretty
picturing
cool.
that right now. Skip on a sled.
OSHA wouldn't let you do that
I was
today.
gonna say we've run into some regulation problems on that one, but it's really, really awesome. Talking all about the 100th annual Christian County Fair right now. ITPA tractor pull. That is the 18th.
Correct.
All right. Awesome. 18th right there. Let's move on to any more events. You mentioned Community Day and the vendor fair a little bit earlier, but this seems like an important one this year. Is this the first year for Community Day?
No, this is our third year. Actually, last year we outgrew ourselves a little bit. The expo building was completely full, which is what we want. Of course, we have all the great events, going on during the week. There's the kickoff, which is probably like a perfect event of the Miss Christian County Junior Miss and Little Miss Christian County pageant on Tuesday. We've got the senior citizen luncheon that goes on, compliments of Stonington Fertilizer and Christian County Seeds on Wednesday. So that's a big event. And so stay for that. Come on out to Community Day. You're going to see a lot of variety of things in there. And if you want to enter still, we do have a little bit of booth space left. You can call 217-820-1690, which is my cell, and I can get you registered for that. And then, of course, Thursday's the tractor pull. Friday is the Rodney Atkins concert. Remember, www.christiancountyfair.com. And you can go to our website to look up all the schedule of different events. Of course, Saturday is Young American Day. That's a great event. We have the pedal pull, compliments of Come On DFS. So that is a perfect event for the kids to participate in. We've got the chili going on, the cook-off. They're having a contest there. We will be having the wine experience on Saturday as well. And then let's not forget Saturday night, demo derby. You better get coming in, and it's a packed house, is it not, Skip?
Yeah,
you've seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's kind of crazy, actually. That demo derby just pulls in more people. People like to see other people running at each other and they scream and holler, and it's
all part of the
support your
experience.
local crash master, I guess.
Now, something about that really fires people up, and I totally get it. Actually, my neighbor is firing up their demo car, and I can hear it. I can hear their demo car getting going. He's preparing it for the Christian County Fair. I'm ready to support him out there. You can hear that backfiring happen. They're getting ready.
Oh yeah, I will tell you, over a 13 plus on that
on the bag
demo.
yes.
On the
purse.
pit, yes, on the purse.
$13,000.
That is correct.
$13,000.
$13,000 on
Wow.
the purse, and of course we have Copeland Trucking that's supporting the Mad Dog this year. So folks that are in the demo, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you've not seen the demo derby, make sure you get out there. See it. If you can't see it, you can definitely hear it, even if you're not in the Christian County Fairgrounds. But that'll give you enticement to come into the Christian County Fairgrounds. Go, have fun at the carnival. If you're an adult, go into the beer tent. There'll be live music going on. Lots of things to do. You can, still see, some agriculture, still see the tractor display. So it is a fun experience at the Christian County Fair. No gate admission and no ticket parking.
Without a doubt.
Something I like to promote too, that when I was little, that exhibition building was always full.
Yeah.
It went through multiple years, or 2 or 3 people in there or something. Angela has this wine event in one end of it after the kids get out with their displays and stuff, 4-H and things. But in that exhibition building, we always have some tractors or something.
Great.
We always have a booth in there with the technology, so you can come in. We'll have a drone and probably an autonomous tractor in there and different things like that for people to view.
I can't wait to see it. Skip, thank you for getting that in there. Guys, we are out of time, but thank you both for coming in today.
Oh, thank you for having us.
Ag Technology Solutions Group.
There it is. That was Skip Kleinfelter there at the very end, a sponsor of the Christian County Fair, and Angela Olmarsters, Marketing and Promotions Director. You've been listening to WTIM, your information station.
On Big 870 WTIM Assumption Taylorville, 96.1 W241 CF Taylorville, 107.5 W298 CD Shelbyville, 107.9 W.